Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot.
Towns showing you a willingness to want to make his teammates better with that pass there.
Oh, Tatum in position.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
Here's Edwards. Moves back up. And Gobert with the lay-in.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
And it's White missing.
Uh-oh. Changed his mind on the way up and tricked himself.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
Tatum's shot is off.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Towns finds Edwards. Gobert with it. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
Capable of finding his open guys, Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Out to White. Brown wide open. He fires. And a miss there on the triple. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. McDaniels passes to Towns. Russell from long range. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Horford. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot. Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and 1.
No luck that time either. Celtics have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Here's Smart. Out to White. There's the 3. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. Russell dishes to Gobert. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Back to McDaniel. Pass to Gobert. Out to Edwards. Just 4 to shoot. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter.
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
Boston again missing.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Edwards can't hit. Celtics trail by 7. Smart goes in. Can they get it? And he sinks the layup. And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. Now, if you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Right side Tatum launches a 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's White. And it's off from 3-point range. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
At about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
Now here's Edwards. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. To the inside. Gobert in the corner. Here's Russell with the three. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. White with it. Picked up by Edwards. There's Brown with the three. Here's Smart. Second chance shot. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Gobert dishes to Russell. Another miss by Minnesota. Pass to White. An easy 2 points on the layup.
How about that effort from White? Total focus on the rack.
Russell from long range. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Minnesota with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And it's been their run. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward. Russell kicks to Edwards. And it's sent back by White.
White doing an excellent job coming up with the block there.
And it's Brown missing. Minnesota leading by 3. Towns, the pass to Edwards. Out to Russell. McDaniels in the post. White on. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on White. The Timberwolves shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
When you think of backcourt offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunity.
Here's Edwards. A kick out to Towns. A three-pointer off the mark. Boston's gone 1 or 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Smart, wide open, he fires. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. And he's making passes like that too. Watch out.
Edwards passes to Russell. It's good. Russell's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
The deep three from Tatum. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Down low, here's McDaniels. Some solid defense from Brown.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
Minnesota in the lead.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Here's Russell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, not really an explosive athlete, but Russell has a bag of tricks. He's crafty, he's slick. The up fake, getting the defender to overcommit there.
For Boston, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. The three from Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Gobert can't hit. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. It's a 3-point game. Lets it go with a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Tatum's got his 2nd basket of the night.
He's an accomplished outside shooter, and Tatum's confidence and shot selection, I think it's what makes him so deadly.
Edwards dishes to Russell. Back to Edwards. To the left wing. Just 5 to shoot. Towns, the pass to Gobert. Here's Tatum, and the dunk by Tatum.
Tatum making a lot of noise with these points now. He's an impact player. Make no doubt about it. Capable of turning the game all alone.
It's Russell with the drive. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Gobert. No good there. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Smart dishes to Horford. Good, and Smart gets the assist. And it's a 4-point Celtic lead.
You know, Horford combines skill and power with experience and smarts. And that makes him hard to shut down in the paint.
Russell kicks to Edwards to end the run, and it's sent back by Horford, and he stays with it. Russell passes to Gobert. Basket counts. Gobert's got 6.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. Nice dime to the open teammate by Russell.
Passes it to Smart. Going inside. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Edwards dishes to Towns. Another shot. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And White kicks to Brown. No good from outside. Driving to the basket. Outside Edwards. Outside Russell. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark for the tie game in Boston. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Timberwolves 20.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at D'Angelo Russell. What a contribution.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Smart is the point. White is on the wing. Down to the front court along with Tatum. And it's Horford in center. That's the Boston 5.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Here's Towns. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game. A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
McDaniels passes to Towns. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Here's Russell. Finished off the break. And now a 6-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, I tell you what, such a smooth, tight handle. I mean, especially for a guy with a 6'5" frame and 6'9" wingspan.
The deep three from Tatum. Horford kicks to Smart. Brown outside. The three from Tatum. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Frank, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Stolen by Smart. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. And the dunk by Tatum.
And, you know, if you throw it up, Tatum will go get it now. He's a really good athlete. You can't let him roam free like that.
Edwards passes to Russell. Here's Gobert, and the layup is good. Gobert's got 10 points in the game.
And how about the play by Gobert there in the paint? Not afraid to get physical on his way to the basket.
Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. It sure does look good.
Gobert with a screen on Tatum. Towns, the pass to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Boy, nice movement from Towns there. Excellent teamwork, and Towns was the catalyst.
Brown feeling it out a bit. And there's the drive. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league.
Smart against Russell. The pass to McDaniels. Makes it off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
Brown outside. Smart finds Brown. That one, no good. Nice D from Russell. This is his third trip to the free throw line in the game. Free throw, no good for Russell.
Guys, it's always good to see a young player start to mature in front of our eyes, and Russell has been that kind of guy. He's done a great job figuring out how to become a better leader.
Pass to Edwards. The kick out to Towns. Back to Edwards. Off on the layup.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And it's sent back by Horford. Smart passes to Brown. He dishes it to Tatum. Pass to Horford. Celtics passing it around. 3 on the clock. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Such great timing, defensive awareness, too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
There's 42 seconds left in the third. Russell kicks to Edwards. Pass to Towns. Here's the 3. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Celtics trail by 6. Stolen by McDaniels. And now Minnesota on the fast break. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Russell against Smart. Gobert the pass to Towns. Here's McDaniels. Gobert dishes to McDaniels. Back to Gobert. Just 2 to shoot. Russell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
So free throws for Russell. Something we should be saying often for the next decade or more.
He hits the second from the line. Outside Tatum. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves heading to the bench with a 7-point. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. The pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. So on the floor for Minnesota, underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Russell in at the point. Here's Tatum. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one is on Towns.
And Tatum does a little bit of everything, and he's especially skilled down low. Fantastic at drawing the defense into him and playing off the contact while he's going up for a shot.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And there's the pass to Towns. Back to Edwards. Left side, Towns. Edwards finds Gobert. Back to Edwards. 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Brown. And a fast break now for the Celtics. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Jason Tatum has so many different ways he can score, showing us a little solo spurt ability right there.
Smart against Russell. Pulls up, high post, and Towns the bucket on the assist by Russell. Russell's got his 3rd assist on the night. Smart deciding where to go with it. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. 6 to shoot. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Tatum.
Tatum knows how to score in the paint, folks. He can make any adjustment needed to find the shot that works for him.
Towns, the pass to Edwards. Back to Towns, over Tatum. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And the length of Gobert can be so difficult to deal with. And that's why you have to be physical with him on defense.
He did the important part at the line there, the heavy lifting, if you will. Made this a 2-possession game.
Russell kicks to Edwards. Second shot opportunity. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
A composed and cool effort from Edwards inside, not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot, taking what's available.
Stolen by McDaniels. 4th quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it right now.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is showtime stuff there.
And finished off by Horford.
How about Horford showing you that he knows a little bit about elevation? Big fella bouncing to the rack.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. The kick out to Towns. Shot clock at 6. There's the triple. The dive for the ball. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Celtics trail by 6. Brown outside. Towns with the steal. Russell from long range. And Tatum pulls it down. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Boston. Brown finds Horford. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Misses the 3.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one. Putting in the effort to get a second chance look. Nice.
It's White on the wing. Edwards defending. Smart. No good on the 3. Minnesota leading by 8. To the right side. Towns wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Timberwolves.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Rudy Gobert.
He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
6 on the shot clock. Here's McDaniels. Timberwolves keep it alive. Gobert the pass to McDaniels. Tries yet again. And they recover it.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. And so Minnesota takes the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was...
So Cleveland will get first possession. So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Russell in at the point guard position. And here's Minnesota now.
Darius Garland has not only become a leader on the floor, BA, he's also become the emotional leader. One of the more vocal guys on this entire team. You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And the shot goes.
Well, just quick with the decision-making, smart pass by Darius Garland.
Edwards against Mitchell. Pass to Russell. Back to Edwards. Here's McDaniels. Edwards finds McDaniels. Just 4 to shoot. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Garland. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
And for Garland, Doris, the production has stuck out the most.
Oh, boy. I mean, he's become ultra productive on the offensive end. The points, the rebounds, the assists, all are going up. This guy is becoming one of the most well-rounded young guards in the entire league.
McDaniels can't hit.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
Fires from deep. And Edwards the bucket on the assist by Towns. Edwards has got 5 points.
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands, you'd let it go, Anthony Edwards.
Shoots. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And another 3 from Minnesota.
Well, the work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
Mitchell drives in over Edwards. Can they get it? Allen can't get it to go.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Pass to McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Outside for Russell. Launches a 3. Gobert. It's good on the putback.
Well, putting all of that 7-foot frame to use, Rudy Gobert has been one of the consistent offensive rebounders in the league.
Here's Mitchell. Got a hand on it. Here's Allen. Outside for Mitchell. The 3 is up. Mitchell can't get that one to fall.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Now here's Russell. Edwards finds McDaniels. Gets the 3 to fall.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they've played together as a unit over this last stretch. What I like about the Minnesota Timberwolves, to me, they took a step forward last season. Finishing their highest conference finish since 2004, made it all the way up to the 7th spot in a very competitive West.
Pass to Towns. Outside McDaniels. Back to Towns. To the wing on the left. Outside Russell. The 3 is up. The rebound by Allen. And looking at the progress Minnesota has made, many think the best is yet to come, Doris.
Well, they've made smart draft acquisitions, beginning with young Mr. Anthony Edwards, a big-time talent. And obviously, you've got to grow that young talent. That's exactly how you build a bright future for your team.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Pass to Gobert. 40 seconds left in the first quarter.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Here's Edwards. The Cavs getting their last shot to go. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
What a way to begin this game.
dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
How about Jarrett Allen showing unequivocally he is an all-star caliber big man? Boy, with his size and athleticism and length, he has proven he can make an impact on both ends.
The three from Russell. Gets the three ball to go. 7 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. From deep three-point range. No good there. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. The T-Wolves on top. They lead by 14. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Well, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Timberwolves team out there.
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
So for Minnesota right now, Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Russell in at the point. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from 3.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Outside McDaniels. Towns for 3. That shot missing. Garland for 3. Hits it. Now 2 of 6 from the field.
So hard to stay with off the bounce. Darius Garland, such a nice collection of pull-ups, floaters, you name it.
Pass to Edwards. Now Towns. Russell, the pass to Gobert. Mobley with the block.
Shooters have got to be careful and understand Evan Mobley is an elite shot blocker. He's going to let you feel him now, guys.
They retain possession. On the wing, Mitchell. Lets the 3 fly. Yes. And a nice assist from Garland. Mitchell's got 5 now.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Brad?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Now here's Garland. He has 7. Outside Russell. Pass to Gobert. The Cavaliers pull it in. Outside Mitchell. Outside for LeVert. From downtown, it's another 3 for Cleveland.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes. But he loves to set his teammates up.
McDaniels passes to Russell. Fires for 3. LeVert with a rebound. And the Cavs with possession. They're on an 11-3 run. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland. Garland up top, guarded by Russell. And the shot is good by Garland. Garland's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Tremendous balance and body control. Darius Garland, no stranger to finishing inside.
Russell, the pass to Towns. Here's Gobert. Deflected. Outside Mitchell. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Minnesota has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Edwards, a pass to Towns. Double team on Towns. And the foul called on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul of the game. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Now, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass. Boy, one big takeaway from the Cavaliers last season was the impact Evan Mobley has on the defensive end. This is a 7-footer who can guard multiple positions.
Now here's Russell. Pass to Towns, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
Yeah, this guy is just such a load to handle. Karl Anthony Towns spends a lot of time shooting free throws.
And with Mobley, he's already drawing comparisons to other versatile big men, Doris.
Well, B.A., I don't want to get ahead of myself, but this guy has a chance to become one of the elite defensive players in league history. It is clear when he's at the top of his game, they are a scary team defensively.
Outside Russell. The three. Here's Gobert. Oh, my goodness!
Good night.
Cocked it back and fired it home.
So long, so athletic. Rudy Gobert with a big-time dunk.
From deep. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Garland. And that one's good. Now 4 for 10.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Towns. And stolen by Mobley. Fast break, Cleveland. Here's LeVert. And that one is hammered home.
Now, Karis LeVert, the vertical is special. That is nicely done.
Outside Russell. Now Towns. Back to Russell. There's the three. No luck on that one. And a pretty tightly contested game. Okay, Allie, appreciate it. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Hey, nice game. Great performance by Darius Garland.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Here's Allen. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Well, this is exactly the kind of position you want Jared Allen shooting from, right? He gets excellent position, makes defenders nervous this close. Good job drawing that foul.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success. He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
So it's the Cavaliers now. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Outside Russell. Pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
When Russell gets his teammates involved, it makes this entire team better, and it'll make him more effective at the point position.
So what do you think the keys are that can help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game, but I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Now here's Russell. Towns for 3. The rebound by Garland.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Oh, there's the alley. Russell with the ball. He's picked up by Garland. Russell, that's good. Russell's got 5 points.
Boy, the speed of Russell can take you aback. This guy's so good at using it to take the defense apart on the drive.
Here's Garland. Pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Here's McDaniels. And stolen by Mobley. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Outside Mitchell. Takes the 3.
Boy, when he is contesting shots, you see the potential on the defensive end for Anthony Edwards. Coming out of high school, Evan Mobley was a 5-star recruit. He had his pick of college programs, and he finally settled on USC.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Now here's Towns. Here's McDaniels. The shot off that time. Good D by Mobley. And it was brief, but Mobley's college career was filled with accolades, Doris.
There's no doubt, B.A. How about this? In just 1 year with the Trojans, Mobley wins Pac-12 Player of the Year, Freshman of the Year, of course, and Defensive Player of the Year. That's quite a triple crown.
Edwards for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Towns has got 3 assists in the game. Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
You see the elite athleticism of Donovan Mitchell. Boy, can he get off his feet in a hurry.
Russell finds Towns. It's McDaniels on the wing. Back to Towns. They double him with Mobley. McDaniels passes to Russell. Now here's McDaniels. 5 on the clock. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Edwards outside. Towns passes to Edwards. Towns with the ball. Guarded now by Mitchell. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Gobert no good. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And there's the lob. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Boy, that's a little bit of toughness and concentration. Jarrett Allen under duress of the defense. Nicely done.
Garland against Russell. Here's Towns. And he banks in the layup. Towns has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, good D by Edwards. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. They're And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for Minnesota, Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the 3, the small forward. Puts it up from 12. And there's Mitchell on the assist by Garland. Garland's got 6 assists here tonight.
Well, we've seen Donovan Mitchell extend his range and be able to finish at the cup. Sometimes the mid-range is what's available.
And Edwards slams it in.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Allen can't get it to go.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Russell, the pass to McDaniels. Outside for Russell. Pass to Edwards. Three-pointer. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. That one on Mitchell. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
Here's Mitchell, and it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. Pass to Russell. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Now Garland, covered by Towns. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it.
To me, that's about the length and strength of upper body by Karl Anthony Towns. He's just destroying people with his defense.
Edwards, a pass to Russell. McDaniels against LeVert. Down low. Back to Russell. Clock at 4 to the right side. Outside Edwards. Pass to Russell. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And here's Mitchell. Second shot opportunity. Allen, the pass to LeVert. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Edwards, the pass to Towns. Hits the target from 18 feet.
No hesitation from Karl Anthony Towns. Ball is delivered. He makes the assist look easy.
Pass to Mobley. Looking to end the drought. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
And here's McDaniels. It's McDaniels on the wing. Off target from outside. Cleveland now. Time running out. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Back to Garland. And he drives in. And Gobert with a block.
This guy is an absolute menace and force on the defensive end. Rudy Gobert says, no, sir.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Edwards against Mitchell. And Gobert with a block. Outside Russell. Pass to Gobert. Now McDaniels. The 3-ball. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Mitchell. Mobley with it. And Mobley throws it down.
Well, we know this. Playing above the rim is a big part of Evan Mobley's game.
Edwards, a pass to Towns. McDaniels against LeVert. Inside. Pass to Towns. Shot clock at 3. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Mitchell against Edwards. The 3. They get it back. Allen. LeVert left side. McDaniels with the rebound. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Edwards. Yep, that one goes. And the Timberwolves lead by 13.
what a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Towns for three. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do...
This should be a battle of the backcourts, and you know something about that. Who did you, when you played, love to face and play against?
Well, two of the guys that come to mind right offhand as far as backcourt players was Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. Love facing those guys. And then at the end of my career, I love watching Allen Iverson, not guarding him.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Russell in at the point guard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
We saw glimpses of John Morant's potential in his first 2 seasons in the league. But year 3, both Ja and Memphis took it to another level.
Morant, and finished off by Morant.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic, even his teammates look a little stunned.
Edwards dishes to Gobert. Russell passes to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Morant with the bucket. Another level indeed for John Morant, his 3rd season Smitty in the NBA, and now he has joined the conversation for MVP.
Kevin, that scoring average well over 25 points per game. Morant is the leader of Memphis. The Grizz finishing in the top 3 of the West. Incredible for a 22-year-old.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Morant against Edwards. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Morant outside. From deep 3-point range. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Boy, if Morant's going to hit from there, I don't know how you guard him.
Out to Russell. Pass to Gobert. Morant against Russell. And here's Edwards from the arc. That one misses. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. And the points coming for them now, Greg and bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Morant passes to Jackson. Here's Adams. Gobert with the defensive effort.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Here's Towns. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
And here's Edwards, following the 3 from Jaren Jackson. Edwards finds Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
Adams sets the pick for Morant. It's stolen by Gobert. Fast break, here we go. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And again, it's Minnesota.
And so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
Memphis has gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Brooks kicks to Morant. On the wing, Jackson. Memphis moving it around. Just 5 on the clock. Adams, the pass to Bain. And Morant throws it down.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bain read the defense perfectly.
And the pass to Gobert. Edwards against Bain. Out to Edwards. Back to Russell. Good work there as it goes.
With a gentle touch inside. Russell really improving as a finisher.
Morant against Edwards. 14 feet away. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
Now here's Morant. He's got 10. Feeds it to Adams. Outside for Jackson. Passes it to Brooks. Now here's Morant. Morant with another miss. Edwards inside. Towns, the pass to Edwards. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
The reason why, excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in its small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. McDaniels finds Edwards. Towns wide open. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction. And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
Oh, here's Edwards. 9 points in the game so far. Outside, Towns. No good on the shot. Adams, some nice D. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Bane with it. He's picked up by Russell. Morant surveying the D. With the drive, here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
He's a power player. That's a grown man move by Steven Adams.
Outside Russell. Outside Edwards. That 3 off the mark. Memphis has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Bane, no good. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here's McDaniels. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
The 3 from Morant. Nailed from three-point land. Morant's got 15.
I think consistency from 3 is in Morant's future. On that shot, he was well balanced and focused.
Edwards dishes to Russell. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Clock at 4. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the 2 defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. And you see those 2 boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the 2 defenders on the elbows. So that's the edge of the free throw line. And the idea to close down the paint.
Jackson passes to Adams. He gets it in there. Adams has got his second bucket.
Imposing his wheel. Steven Adams gutting it out against good defense.
Pass to Towns. Back to Russell. The three. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Russell. Russell's got his third assist on the night. Morant outside. Outside, Bane. There's the drive, and he jams it with authority.
The range on Desmond Bane's stroke opens up a lot of driving avenues.
Russell against Morant. Russell, no luck. Memphis has gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Bane for three. They get it back. Here's Adams. Outside, Bane. Jackson, a screen on Towns. Bane passes to Jackson. And he hits it to tie the game up. Jackson's got his second bucket tonight.
This is a big target coming off the pick and roll. Jaren's lethal in this set.
Edwards drives in. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Back to Towns. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one's on Morant.
And you got to like Towns being assertive there. When he plays like this, it really makes the defenders uncomfortable.
He doesn't get the second one.
I can't believe he missed those shots. Wow, he is usually lights out from there.
And that'll be Memphis as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies retain possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Now here's Morant. 15 points in the game. Here's Adams out to Brooks. Pass to Morant. The second chance effort. Towns with the steal. It's a tie game in Memphis.
The Timberwolves, 26.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last two quarters.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at the point. And so it's Memphis with it after the basket by Minnesota. Here's Bane. And it's off the back rim. No good. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games.
And Bane pulls it down. Memphis has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. And Adams kicks to Bane. Jackson against Towns. The drive by Bane. Adams, the pass to Bane. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
Trouble for the defense on this drive. Desmond gets physical and gets fouled.
And Bane drops them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Outside, Russell. Out to the wing. Jackson against Towns. Back to Russell. Jacks up a three. Inside. It's tipped. Morant with the steal. To the middle. And it's Memphis on the break.
quarter. You could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's foul number 2 for him. Here is Edwards. 15 points in the game. Towns for 3. Good on the triple. Towns has got 10 points.
And never lacking confidence from deep. Some big men have to develop that confidence. Towns has always had it.
Here's Morant. And what a play. Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Russell finds McDaniel. Here's Gobert. Grizzlies with the rebound. Now here's Morant for 3. Bane passes to Brooks. Jackson looking it over. Adams with the screen on Edwards. To the paint. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. McDaniels. Back to Gobert. Towns dishes to McDaniels. Gobert down low. Guarded by Bane. And a missed layup.
And something that gets overlooked is how good of a passer Steven Adams is.
You're totally right, GA. He's gotten much better with his vision. Knows how to find cutters and open guys out of the high post. Plus, he's skilled at throwing those full-court touchdown passes.
Here is Edwards, following the score by Memphis.
Walking foul call. Dylan Brooks. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Russell kicks to McDaniel. Gobert trying to get open, and they will call over the back on the play.
Sometimes it's just better to concede a rebound instead of fighting through the guy and getting called for over the back.
I will say I like the aggressiveness, but you hurt your team making poor decisions, and that was one of them.
Morant outside. And it's Brooks in the corner. Stolen by McDaniels. Towns for 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Memphis. A 2-point game.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. Don't come across them that often.
Outside, Towns. Takes a 3. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Bane looking around. The pass to Morant. Back to Bane. Clock at 6. Morant outside. And finished off by Morant.
What a night for Ja Morant. Showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
Russell passes to Gobert. Sweet move, and finished off by Gobert.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Morant outside. And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. Live.
Please give a big round of applause for your good.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Memphis has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And the 3 off target. Timberwolves shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Passes it to McDaniels. Outside, Russell. Back to McDaniel. The kick out to Towns. 5 to shoot. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. And 12 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
And you see Big Cat that has the size and coordination. Hard to bump him out of his rhythm.
Morant outside. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Edwards. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive and trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Bane with it. He's picked up by Russell. Brooks outside. Morant against Edwards. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Outside, Bane. Here's Morant. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Morant's got 19 points.
The creativity from Morant, always inventing new ways to score.
Edwards kicks to Russell. Towns dishes to Russell. Gobert the pass to Edwards. No good that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. And they double up Morant. Brooks outside. Jackson from long range. Here's Bane. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
You see the impressive leaping ability. Bane getting off the ground with ease.
Russell passes to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert. There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swinger.
The 3 from Morant. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Driving in. Rebounded by Jackson. Memphis trailing here. Morant dishes to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Emphatic bucket from Steven Adams. His team needed one, and he wouldn't be denied.
Here's Russell. Dishes it to Gobert. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
It's Morant with the drive. Adams sets the pick for Brooks. The feed to Adams. For Gobert. 6 to shoot. Morant passes to Adams. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul.
The previous play is
make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
To make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands. It was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack, but he told them they're doing a great job of finding space out on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
I have to give major credit to the hustle of Gobert. He really goes all out on these.
And Edwards with the stuff.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
And so here's Memphis. After the basket by Minnesota, Brooks with no one around. Adams. And Adams with the slam. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
Gobert. McDaniels finds Edwards. Morant with the steal. Here's Brooks. Pass to Morant. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Now, here is Russell. Towns a screen on Morant. Russell, yes! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
And there's the punchline. Russell delivers it on point in style.
Morant outside. 15 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
This is why shooters always have an eye out for Rudy. And if you don't, this could be the result.
Minnesota calls timeout. Edwards against Bain. Edwards kicks to Gobert. It's in!
Stepping up big, Gobert showing why he's considered a cornerstone for this franchise.
It's stolen by Edwards. So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
Here were the Boston Celtics arriving earlier. The players with a look of intensity as they try to pick up a win on the road. It'll be the Celtics off the tip. And the starting group for the Celtics. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. Now here's Smart. Out to Horford. Puts up a three. Drills it from deep. And we've got a pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
Towns can't get it to go.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. The three from Russell. Horford pulls it in. Oh, got a piece of it. Tatum against Edwards. Doubled by Russell. And here's Brown for three. Horford passes to Brown. Out to Horford. 6 on the shot clock. Off target from three-point range.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl-Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Now here's Edwards. Unloads. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and a finish. Just light work.
Pass to Russell. The kick out to Edwards. Back to Russell. He shoots it. Rebounded by the Celtics.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Horford for three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Horford's got 6 points.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
McDaniels passes to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
And here's Brown for three. And again, Boston with the triple.
A consistent shot for him. Brown likes the three.
Outside Edwards. Right side Russell. Pass to Towns. This one for three. Williams grabs the board. The Celtics with the lead. Smart passes to Horford. Now Williams. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Minnesota has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Outside Russell from deep. Up again. Tatum pulls it in. Boston's gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Brown passes to Williams. Now here's Tatum. Horford inside. Defended by Gobert. Tatum way outside. Here's Williams. Kicks it out to Smart. Pass to Brown. From the arc. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Edwards pass to Gobert. Ooh, poked away. It's stolen by Smart. Tatum way outside. Boston again missing. For Minnesota, they've gone only 2 of 6 from the field. Here's Edwards. Some solid defense from Williams.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
The drive by Smart over Russell. Horford for three. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
The Celtics on offense. They're on a 15-5 run. Throws it up high. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. McDaniels from long range. Hauled in by Brown. The Celtics have gone 5 of 9 from the floor.
If you want to talk about a high-value veteran, Al Horford is your guy. I mean, he's been around the block and has a ton of wisdom to share with younger guys.
Russell against Smart. Back to Tatum. Smart outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Here's Edwards. 3 seconds left. It doesn't go for him. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Celtics. The backcourt is Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Now here's Smart. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. McDaniels against Williams. Shot's good by Towns.
I like seeing Towns be aggressive from deep. He knows his teammates want him to shoot from there.
Tatum against McDaniels. And finished off by Tatum.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
McDaniels from long range. The rebound, Celtics. Williams has got 7 rebounds in the game. Smart, right side, Williams. Always a nice way to start, makes his first one. The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. McDaniels up top, hounded by Tatum. Out of bounds, it'll be Celtics ball. Boston's gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Williams passes to Tatum. Takes a 3. From behind the arc. Yes, great play by Horford to set him up. Tatum's got 5 points now this quarter.
Strong from three-point land. Tatum is about a 40% shooter from deep. That's impressive.
Pass to Edwards. Right wing. Towns with the ball. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Edwards. Left side, McDaniels. Shot to stop the run, and he drops that one in. McDaniels got his first 2 points of the night.
Taking full advantage of a gap in the mid-range coverage.
Pass to Tatum. Williams a screen on McDaniels. Tatum from long range, and Williams punches it home.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
Outside Edwards. Here's Russell. Towns a screen on Smart. Russell to pass to Towns. Outside Russell. Misses the 3. The Celtics have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start in the second. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. To the paint. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
This is Gobert going to work. I mean, he knows the inside contact can't stop him.
Outside, Brown. Smart finds Brown. On the wing, Tatum from outside the arc. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds in the game. Russell to pass to Towns. Back to Russell. The Kick out to Edwards. Jacks up a three. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Edwards got 7 points in the game. Well, Richard, you had a long playing career. When you think of the great leaders you were around, what are some of the common threads?
I think one of the common threads are the guys that work the hardest expect the most from their teammates. That's something that I've always seen be very, very consistent with leaders, because leaders, especially leaders of men in professional sports, you have to lead by example.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Smart outside. Pass to Tatum. Here's the three. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
No second thoughts from Tatum. Just look, he's ready.
Here's Towns. Banked it in off the glass. Towns has got his second basket.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Brown passes to Horford. Smart left side. There's the triple. No luck on that one. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the second quarter. From the high post. The shot by Russell, no good.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
Uh-oh, did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
And so it's the Boston Celtics up 4. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the one spot.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
To the middle. Ooh, it's stolen away. Russell with the ball. Guarded now by Smart. Here's Edwards. Tatum with the block.
The all-star Tatum engaged on defense. That's a scary sight for opponents. Even though his team is lacking behind, he's playing like a winner. Too bad his attitude isn't spreading to the other guys.
And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity. And he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Oh, it's stolen by Towns. To the inside. And it's powered home by Towns.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
The drive by Tatum, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Now here's Towns. He's got 6. Beyond the arc. Again, the miss by Towns.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's Tatum. And so the ball out of bounds. Smart touched it last.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Outside Edwards. On the take to the left side wing. Here's Russell. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
He made that way more difficult than it had to be with that leaning jumper. As a result, he comes away empty.
Horford can't hit.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Towns finds Edwards. Offensive board.
Aggressive play by Towns on the glass. Recapturing possession so he can take it right back up.
It's Smart on the wing. The kick to Tatum. Horford for three. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 4 assists now tonight.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Now here's Edwards. 12 points for him. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And just so mobile at his size. Once Gobert sets the screen, he rolls hard to the right spot. Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive angle.
Now here's Edwards. It's stolen by Smart. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul of the game. Boston's gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. McDaniels against Tatum. Here's Horford, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
The veteran savvy of Horford. I mean, he does an outstanding job going at the defense and drawing the whistle.
And he's good on the second. There's a minute 47 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. And there's the call on Al Horford. That's his first foul of the game. And out of bounds, Boston will have it.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. There's Tatum with the three. The shot won't fall. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Horford with a steal. Pass to Tatum. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
See, this is what Tatum is capable of. Look, he is a sensational scorer. We understand that. But when he gets into a rhythm, whew.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 12. The shot by Russell, no good. The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Williams passes to Tatum. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
From the moment he stepped into this league, Jason Tatum has been a difference maker. Every team in the league is looking for guys like him. Long, athletic, and most importantly, winners.
Now here's Edwards. High post Towns. 41 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Nice D from Horford. Brown finds Tatum. Horford outside. Kick out to Brown. Fires the three. And they recover it. Goes back up. Over Edwards. Williams.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
Edwards against Brown. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
And here's Brown for three. And so it's Boston in a good situation, up by 13 points to close. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Russell in at the point. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And the jam by Brown.
There's that leaping ability. Brown, he just gets up so easy.
And here's Edwards. Pass to Towns. Back to Edwards. The shot that time not on target. Nice D from Brown. To the middle. Oh, Gobert with a steal. Towns with the ball. Now Horford defending. Towns passes to McDaniels. No good on the triple. Boston has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Tatum finds Horford. Back to Tatum. Now here's Horford. And the 3 off target. Deflects the pass. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's McDaniels. And that one's long. McDaniels gone just 1 of 6 shooting so far. And he's going for the oop here. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
They set a physical tone early on, and they're being rewarded for their efforts.
Towns down low, working on Williams. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics. And the free throw, no good.
At the line for the Celtics, shooting 1.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Fires it from 18. Boston again missing. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And Edwards the bucket on the assist by Russell. Russell's got his 3rd assist of the night.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Tatum passes to Brown. Back to Tatum. For 3. He drops it from range.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Left side McDaniels. It's stolen by Tatum. Over McDaniels. That won't go either for Tatum. The Timberwolves have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Gobert passes to Edwards. Got it. Edwards got 9 points now in the second half.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last. The Timberwolves have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Gobert inside. Williams defending. McDaniels can't hit.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Smart passes to Tatum and stolen by Gobert. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, look, I mean, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
And this is why turnovers give coaches and fans gray hairs.
And here's Brown for 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
It's so sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Russell to pass to McDaniels. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Brown with the steal. To the paint. Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it.
Edwards can't hit. I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
There's Tatum with the 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
and just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
It's stolen by Smart. And he lobs it up to the rim. Williams misses.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. Five ticks left in the fourth quarter here. Towns for three. And so it's Boston with the W. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so...
defenses that pile up the assist, Clark, you've come to the right place.
I tell you what, Kevin, both of these teams really emphasize player movement, ball movement, and getting everybody involved, touches and shots. It makes them very unpredictable and really keeps the defense off balance.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert into the three, the small forward. Mitchell dishes to Mobley. And it's Russell with the rebound.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Gobert the pass to Towns. Russell from long range. He doesn't hit that one. Garland against Edwards. Lets it go. Mobley misses. And the Timberwolves with possession. Here's McDaniels. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
It's stolen by Gobert. There's the lob to Towns. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And a good call. Towns, one of the best in the league with the catch and flush. You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive. But recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
Here's Mitchell. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And for the Timberwolves, Clark getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
Russell kicks to Edwards. Timberwolves passing it around. It's deflected. Outside Russell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. And then jammed down as it goes right over Anthony Edwards.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Edwards finds Russell. Outside, Towns. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Towns has got 5 points so far.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Count the basket.
Boy, good touch inside. I mean, Allen does have a nice-looking shot, but he's really at home near the hoop.
So the wing on the left, and the officials will call the illegal swing right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
What an incredible elevator. Don't tell Mitchell he's 6 feet. Donovan plays way bigger.
Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs, doesn't he?
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
Crafty move, and he lays it up and in. 8 points for him.
Boy, LeVert's showing you his unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open, he loves getting you the ball.
Stolen by LeVert. On the wing, Mitchell. Edwards defending. Mitchell against Edwards. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Oh, a fearless play by Mitchell. Sinks his shot while being fouled, and now he'll get to the line.
GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come. And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
Passes to Mitchell. Crosses over. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Mitchell's got 12 in the game.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Loads it up there for Mobley. Towns with the steal. McDaniels finds Gobert. Edwards passes to Russell. They can use a bucket. The shot comes out. Cavaliers go the other way with it. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Shoots the three. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He totaled 4. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
So on the floor for Cleveland, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's LeVert in at the small forward. Now Cleveland moving it up. Garland leading the charge, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
There's the pass to McDaniels. Hustle with it. He's picked up by LeVert. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down now to just 12 on the basket for McDaniels. Outside Garland. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Lets the three fly. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 4 assists in the game. Now here's Gobert. No points in the game yet for him. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And using his insane wingspan and athletic frame, Gobert can flat out dominate down low.
And stolen by Russell. Pass to McDaniels. All sorts of time. That's good on the jump shot. McDaniels got his second bucket of the night. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Allen, that's good.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
The Cavaliers leading by 15. Mitchell outside.
2 minutes.
Kicks it out to Garland. Back to Mitchell. Mobley right side. Here's Garland, right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Loads it up there for Mobley. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
And it's Towns missing. Cavaliers are gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard.
Tell you what, the coach's heart was in his throat, and he was in shock and awe. But now he's got a big smile on his face.
Outside Edwards. Outside Russell. Back to Edwards. The dish now to Russell. Towns for 3. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Mitchell. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Gobert with it. He's picked up by Mobley. Here's McDaniels. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for Cleveland. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. A three-pointer, no good. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And Gobert kicks to Russell. Back to Gobert. Over Allen. And he can't bank that one in. Mitchell outside. There's Garland. He feeds it to Allen. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert.
All right, David, thank you. And
Your Minnesota Timberwolves. 11. The Cavaliers. 30.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Gobert with the block. The kick out to Towns. Off target from outside. Cleveland leading by 17. Here's Mitchell. And McDaniels with the block. Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Again, Mitchell missing.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
The shot by McDaniels, no good. Cavaliers have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Garland pass to Mitchell, out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Well, he just didn't make the catch, didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Up top, Russell, guarded by Garland. Edwards against Mitchell. Over Edwards. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss.
That's exactly why it's important to work hard on the offensive glass, fellas, for chances just like that.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Mitchell passes to Garland. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. And the Cavaliers lead by 20.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Stolen by LeVert. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
The Cavaliers leading by 20. And here is Mitchell. Misses from close range. And Gobert kicks to McDaniels. Back to Gobert. Russell passes to Towns. Timberwolves passing it around. McDaniels finds Towns. There's Russell with the three. Hits the three-point bomb. Russell's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And, you know, this has become a real weapon for Russell now, and it's because he's worked hard on this shot.
Mitchell passes to Allen. Oh, and he pucks it off the glass. Wow. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. Back to McDaniels. And he banks in the layup. And it's 8 points for Jaden McDaniels.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Spins. Here's Mitchell. Changes up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. Pass to McDaniels. Towns kicks to McDaniels. Shot clock at 5. Stolen by Garland. Oh, LeVert in position.
And I like seeing everybody take quality shots. LeVert doing just that, looking for quality shots.
Timberwolves trail by 19. To the left side wing. McDaniels passes to Gobert. It's rebounded by Cleveland. There's 18 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Here's Mitchell. Throws it up high. It's stolen by Gobert. One-on-one fast break. Edwards. That's good. Edwards got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert into the 3 slot.
You know, this is exactly why they give the ball to Towns down there. I mean, his combination of size, agility, and shot repertoire makes him hard to deal with.
Here's Garland. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Gobert with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Five to shoot.
I see him.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And stolen by Mobley. It's stolen by Gobert. Russell with it. Garland picks him up. Mobley with the block. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Garland with the bucket. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Yes, that goes in.
Yeah, you look at Russell, and one of the things I like most about his game is this guy has great vision and passing ability.
For three, Mitchell. A three-pointer is right on target. Mitchell's got 26 points.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first. It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
And stolen by Russell. And here's the fast break. There's the lob to Towns. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Inside. Back to Mitchell. Over Russell. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Out to Russell. Fires from deep. The Timberwolves again can't hit. It's Garland with the ball for the Cavaliers. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Here's Towns. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Now the pass to Edwards. Gobert down low. Covered by Mobley. Yep, that one goes.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
There's Garland. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside, Russell. 1:36 left to play here in the fourth. Can't connect from short range. Poked loose. It's stolen by Edwards.
Really hard to think of things they didn't do well in this one. Certainly a dominant night on offense for Cleveland.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Donovan Mitchell.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Kicks to Russell. Back to Edwards. Russell against Garland. Edwards dishes to Towns. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Cleveland controlling the game. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Edwards against Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Over Mitchell. They grab their own miss. Towns. Count that bucket.
One of the many skills that Towns brings every night is his offensive rebound.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And he overshot that one, missing. Russell kicks to Gobert. Back to Russell. Towns for three. Here's Gobert. Mobley with the block. And he recovers it. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. This crowd was stuck.
high-flying teams, Grant. Loads of athleticism on the floor. What's it like to play in a game like this?
Oh, B.A., it is the best. It's so much fun. I mean, of course, here we're expecting lots of fast breaks, dunks, just in general, a lot of action. And, of course, the fans love these type of games. I can't wait.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. Now here's McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Steven Adams.
It used to be a smart play to foul Rudy Gobert because he struggled from the free throw line. This guy's so much better now.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Adams. Russell against Morant. Now Brooks. 6 to shoot. Morant, the pass to Adams. Oh, misses the dunk. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, B.A., and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Now here's Bane. Here's Brooks. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Russell against Morant. Here's Edwards. And it's Bane with the rebound.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Morant against Edwards. Morant, the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And Morant is a natural leader, someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
Morant against Russell. Out to the right wing. Towns down low. Gobert passes to Edwards. Drains the triple.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Outside Morant. Launches it. The shot misses. And Minnesota the other way with it now. Russell against Morant. Here's Edwards. He nails it, and we're tied. Edwards has got 5.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards in the painted area is going to be a force. Size, strength, and hops. Look out.
And it's Morant off the drive. And then Morant with the dunk.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
There's 1:54 left to play in the first quarter. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Steven Adams.
Well, if you're on the defensive end, you can't fall for Rudy Gobert's tricks. This guy is very crafty at using that up fake.
And so Gobert nails both of them. Well, you know the Timberwolves are a young squad, Doris. When will it be their time, you think?
I think, B.A., when you have a talent that is the anchor of your organization, which they have in Karl Anthony Towns, Cat is one of the most talented big men, most polished offensive players that we've seen in the NBA. Couple him with Anthony Edwards and Rudy Gobert, and I think you now have to start looking to be a consistent winner. I am anxious to see what this team does this year.
Oh, Adams with the block.
This is one of the toughest bigs in the league, Steven Adams, challenging opponents defensively. Nicely done. Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Jackson, the pass to Adams. And Brooks with a basket on the assist from Adams.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Memphis leading. Jackson attacking. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
Karl Anthony Towns twice on the pipe. Send it back, big fella.
Edwards finds Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Here he goes. It's good.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 8 so far. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass to Towns. Fires the 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
It's not just the three-point shooting. It's the range three-point shooting. Towns will fire from anywhere.
Outside Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
A one-handed tomahawk. That's a guaranteed highlight, B.A.
Check out the bench. They flew out of their seats after that. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Grizzlies out in front. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Grizzlies.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point. And that one's good. Morant.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
The shot by Towns, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Jackson. Outside Morant. And here's Adams. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Adams has got his first points of the night.
This guy is used to drawing contact. Adams outworks and out-hustles anyone in his way.
Russell to pass to Edwards. Back to Russell. 4-3. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Outside Morant. Jackson with a screen on Edwards. Morant finds Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Getting better at reading defenses. You see Morant's willingness to give up the ball to his teammates.
Towns on a screen. Right side McDaniels. The kick out to Edwards. Pass to Towns. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. From the high post. Edwards can't hit. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Jackson, pass to Morant. Back to Jackson. Over McDaniels. Here's Morant. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now. And nowadays, switchable defenders are in demand. But we see smaller guards like Chris Paul, Lowry, Fred VanVleet, Doris. These are very capable defenders.
They are, BA. They also happen to be very prideful competitors. So undersized guards take offense when you try to.
And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
The previous play is under review.
Gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Another round of applause for the First Avenue Breakers.
Throw good, Edwards. Good on the second one. And he nails the third. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Up top, Morant, guarded by Edwards. And it's Morant missing.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Great to see Ja operate without the ball. Just a versatile point.
In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, BA. I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You too can become an NBA player.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got his 5th assist in this one.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Pass to Russell. Another shot. The kick out to Edwards. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Tipped. On the wing, Bain. Let's go with a 3. Here's Adams. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Well, I don't care if the defense is contesting. Steven Adams is a brute who can score against the best defensive presence in the league.
Back to Daniels. Over Brooks. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gobert. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Outside Morant. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's Memphis with a three.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
Outside for Russell. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. On the wing, Brooks. Inside. Payne, the pass to Morant. And a deep three from Russell. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Memphis. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. All right, stick around. We'll be right back. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards, and it's McDaniels in at small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Out of bounds, it'll be Memphis's ball.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Outside Morant. Pass to Payne. Morant against Edwards. From deep three-point range. Morant, no good. The Timberwolves trail. Edwards finds Towns. Here's McDaniels. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
He misses the free throw.
At the line for Minnesota, Jaden McDaniel.
That one misses. Russell against Payne. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got 6 assists here tonight.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Here's Russell. 5 points in the game. Out to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Towns. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I'll tell you, so many different aspects to his offensive arsenal. Towns flashing solid handle ability.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Outside Morant. Outside Payne. This one for 3. Connects from downtown. Payne's got 5 points now this quarter.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish. Well, a nice defensive play. Altered the shot, then stayed right there to clean up the glass.
Pass to Jackson. Back to Payne. Over to the left wing. Adams with a screen on Edwards. Morant, the pass to Adams. It's Adams who hammers it home!
Boy, Steven Adams just plays with tremendous energy and aggression. Look out, Rim.
Here's Edwards. Out of bounds, it'll be Memphis's ball.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. Just misread that pass completely.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Outside Morant. Pass to Adams. Back to Morant. And here's Adams. Morant, the pass to Adams. Clock at 6. Over Edwards. And it's Adams missing. Minnesota's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Outside Russell. Over to the wing. Here's Towns. No good, off the front rim. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "There's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product." Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Allie. Thanks. Here's Morant.
And then Morant with the jam. Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in a zone, he stays aggressive.
The Timberwolves have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brooks. 1:11 left to play in the third quarter. And the Jacksons just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
Edwards lays it up and banks it in. Edwards has got 10.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
He shoots. With the putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Grizzlies lead by 16.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Pass to Gobert. That one goes. Count it. He's got 9.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Out to the right wing. From deep, Morant. And it's Morant again missing.
Just a cold shooting. Needs to try to make it into the basket.
Here's Edwards. Uses the glass on the layup. Edwards has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
From deep. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies going into the break up 12. They put in work. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Memphis has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5. The open shot by Brooks. Second chance effort. Adams finds Brooks. From deep, Bane. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Crosses over, and it's finished off by Russell as he lays it in.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns entered the league as a force in scoring the basketball. Now he's honing his passing skills.
Morant against Edwards. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
Outside Russell. Back to Towns. Pass to Russell. Here's Towns. Right side, Russell. That shot off. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Down low. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
I love the strength shown by Jackson there, refusing to let the defense have the last word.
Edwards, the pass to Russell. Back to Edwards. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
For Memphis, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Outside Morant. Pass to Brooks. Outside Morant. Fires from deep. Brooks with it. Beyond the arc. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe settling a score with his coach?
Well, that is inexcusable. That kind of shot selection won't do them any good.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, you consider D'Angelo Russell and the fact that he's been a part of multiple organizations. Obviously, he has been a frequent trade piece. The one question is, can he stick with one franchise and establish some success?
Edwards against Morant. Lets it fly. No good. A bit long that time. Well, his trade activity says something about how desirable Russell is as a player.
I think he's a guy any team could want on their roster because of his scoring capabilities. Very capable of huge nights in the NBA, but the other aspect that's so important, his ability as a setup guy.
Pass to Brooks. Morant against Edwards. And Morant with the basket on the assist by Brooks. Morant's got 20.
With a dynamic burst, Morant has such a strong driving ability, which really helps open up his mid-range game.
Here's Towns. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
McDaniels against Brooks. Pass to Jackson. Memphis needs to get off a shot. From deep. And they'll get another chance.
They grab the long rebound, resetting the shot clock.
Brooks against McDaniels. Lets the three fly. And it's Brooks missing.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
McDaniels from long range. And he can't get that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. At one point, they led by 16. Outside Bane. Pass to Jackson. Now Brooks. Takes a three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Left side, Edwards. Back to Gobert. Edwards finds Gobert. And it's good for two.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
And so it's Memphis winning this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time